What is up guys, Mighty here bringing you another watch and learn episode 2 here. This is going to be about spawns and controlling spawns. Now we're just finding a random map here because people don't want to play Stronghold for some reason. We're just on TDM because TDM spawns always flick around, and I want to show you guys how you know where the other team will be spawning and how I know where I'm going to rush to. On domination and stuff it's a bit different, might do different videos on there because it'll depend on what flags you've got, and same for hardpoint if you're anchoring the spawns, etc, etc. So really, TDM is a very mainstream game, like game mode, and I just want to cover this quickly. So it looks like we've got some lower ranks and some decent ranks in here, so we'll see how this goes. For this map I'm actually going to use the HVK or CUDA for spawn management, just because it means I can keep distance, win gunfights in spawn, and also have enough mobility to get to the other spawn. So let's see how this goes. Redwood spawns are a bit odd sometimes. Main spawns are each side of a map, then there's the right side where all the trees are and the ramps. You don't generally spawn on the left side unless it's last resort. So like I said, we're going to use the HVK on this map. We've got 7 players on our team. Hopefully that sorts itself out after someone leaves or something. So, as you can see, this is our first spawn, so we're actually going to make a rush to the enemy spawn straight away on these wall rides. These wall rides are really useful, and I also like to do this. I was hoping to go under there. Okay, so 2 of them actually went on a rush route to here. They should have got one more spawn back here where they spawn, which I think they have. Yep, and there's also another guy there. I took him out though by jump shotting. And they might still have that spawn, but I think they should be spawning up this side now. Because obviously you can see all my team are on the other side of the map, it would make sense to spawn them over that side, but I did get a bit crazy with my jumps there and actually jump off the map. So as you can see, our team are up here, so they'll be spawning down there. So basically just looking for where my team are actually becoming gun engagements and pushing out. So there is a guy behind me, but I'm gonna continue up here actually. So as you can see, they're now spawning over the other side of where I am, down there. So I'm actually going to push them a bit. So there's a guy there though, and we're spawning down here, so they will now be spawning over there. This might not be a high kill game because I'm trying to explain how the spawns are working on these maps, because it's the same for most Call of Duty maps, you just have to get to know where the spawns are. So they should respawn up there, so I'm going to push it and hopefully they will rush me. There you go, there's one of them, and the other one might have gone in a different direction. Yep. Actually one there. And there's one there again. And now we've pushed this spawn, so we're actually spawning up here on bridge. And there's one that's just spawned out behind us. Basically, a spawn out is when we push the spawns too much, and one player will spawn out, and then they'll continue spawning where they were. Okay, so we're now spawning down here. Got lucky there. Actually, no, they're still spawning down here. Okay, they've flipped now. So now they should be spawning back up this side, which I think they are, because I've just seen a teammate die. Also, that skull means where a teammate has died, so you can kind of pick up spawns from that as well. The guy just pushed him. I'm gonna... Nope. Actually pick up this. They should be spawning this side now, because we've pushed that side too far, so I'm gonna wait for an engagement, which we got. There might be another guy's coming wall ride right now, so I'm actually gonna wait for him to go this side. And I'm gonna call in the hater and actually push this a bit more. They're lagging a bit though. Okay, he's going around wall ride. In a laggy lobby again. And then obviously now we've got the hater and we can actually see the spawns really well. We can see exactly where we're going to spawn in live on the map, which is really useful for us, building up our spawns, etc. So that's basically what we're doing now. We're just watching where we're spawning and we're attacking them spawns. You don't want to get too carried away with the map though, because you can't see a full length of the map, so you may take your eyes off it and then actually end up running into someone very soon. Because that was a bit lucky there. There's a guy here, AFK. Our teammate got him. And then again, our hater's now gone, but we can know they're spawning the other side because all our team and our blue triangles are this side, so it would be logic to spawn the other team the other side so we don't run into their death straight away, which is what the game's logic is. That's what it does. So we've got our heat wave ready for any engagements. She's got a UAV now for the spawn, so UAVs are useful to know where enemies are spawning still. It's definitely something you want to use, and counter UAV is quite useful as well for when you basically just don't want them knowing where you're spawning and where you are, so very good. I'm actually running ghosts so I can get into the spawns when they've got UAVs in and be unseen, which is really nice. But you have to bear in mind that enemies can use it as well. We've actually just been pinged by that, so we actually got him well, so that's okay. Now I feel like they're spawning around me still, because I'm the only one up here, so can't actually find anyone. See, if I run straight out, someone could spawn behind me now, so that's what you have to be careful of. And he actually just nearly killed me by running into me on a water ride, so the logic should now be that they're spawning behind this dude. So if we come here and wait, because all our blue dots are this side, they should be that side. So basically going to cut bits out of this video to show you the logic of how they work and how you want to deal with them, really. A close gunfight actually. I think they might have had one more spawn this side. No, okay. So they're actually spawning the other side now. They have ran out of players though. And we was looking at our scoreboard there and died off our hater. So basically I'm going to end the video here because all their team seems to be leaving now because we're dominating it. And basically that's the logic of how the spawns work in this game. So really there's not too much to it, you just have to keep an eye on the map. Sometimes on domination and stuff I'll even bring out this main menu map here, so you can see where they're spawning, because this mini map in the top left you can't really see a large majority of the map when you're trying to control spawns. So spawn trapping is very important. Basically you want to push the spawns but not too much, just so you can get people in spawn trap if you push the spawn to the limit, but not too far so that they flip on you and go behind you. It's better to do that in domination and hardpoint and demolition, and then really you have to have like a medium of leaving some people back in your spawn, so you're anchoring your spawn and stuff like that. So hopefully this video explains that well and hopefully gets it across. Thanks for watching guys, have a nice day and peace.